LCERT is basically a low-cost educational robotics toy. That's what it stands for. So it's actually a platform I've created where kids will be able to use it during their arts and crafts, natural science and technology, and geography classrooms, where they can actually make little models of a solar system or even a fully fledged robot and actually use these modules to do that. We've actually put electronic circuits inside these little modules over here. They can actually just take these and plug them into each other. So for example, you have a battery module over here and a light module. You can plug these two together and the light automatically works. If you want to put some control into it, you can take a switch, put it in between that, then put the light over there, and you can actually control the switch turning off and on. You can also go to another level of control where you can use a pot. And here you can actually change the brightness of this. So the brightness of the light changes according to how you move the dial. You've got a whole lot of other modules. You can control the motor speed, control the buzzers, and then when you actually have sensors, you can program a module that will have an Arduino in it. After you've programmed this Arduino, you can actually tell it if this sensor has this kind of input, do that to an actuator, a motor, a light, or even a servo motor. So kids can actually create full-on robots that look like this. This would look intimidating for a child in grade 4, but with actually using the LCERT, all of these little wires and everything are compartmentalized and put into the modules, which makes it so much easier for them to plug and play around with electronics and make robots. The LCERT is in the prototyping and pilot testing stage at the moment. We are actively creating prototypes on the fly and putting them into real users' hands, getting the learners to actually tell us how they would like to use the modules with existing resources like Lego as well as the arts and crafts kits in the classrooms. We have a grand vision for the LCERT system. We actually want to put these kits in every single school in Africa and the rest of the developing world. We're living in a digital revolution at the moment. So kids need to learn these things before they even leave school. They need to know how to program and work with electronics. Recently, I was selected as one of 100 of the brightest young minds in Africa, and I attended the BYM Summit in Sandton. Now, with my BYM team there, we actually came up with an initiative called Share Ed. With Share Ed, what we want to do is democratize education in Africa. So my personal goals are to be very actively involved in education, and I want to change the education landscape in Africa and better Africa for everyone, especially the future generation. The prize money from the SA Breweries Foundation will assist us by enabling us to actually finish the pilot testing and the prototyping for the LCERT system and begin mass production in order to create the first 1,000 kits that we'll be able to put into Gauteng schools as soon as possible.